Hey guys, but Viking 82 here, back yet again with more of my CD collection. Yeah, got a good stack this time, good stack. Again, mostly traditional metal, a little bit of doom thrown in there. And yeah, I'm just going to jump right into this. First one I got is actually the first album I've ever owned from this band. And that is Queensryche, self-titled, little box edition. And got the CD inside, and it came with a sticker and a couple pins, which hopefully you can see. Let's see if I can adjust that a little bit. But yeah, a couple little pins there, and this tiny little patch. Like I said, first album I've ever owned from this band. I'm not the the biggest Queensryche fan. God, I can't even talk English right. But, something about that album I just really dug. I listened to a couple songs off of it, and I decided to pick that up. But, yeah, whether I get any more Queensryche, I really don't know. It's kind of up in the air. And I've had people ask me if I like Wasp. Yes, I do. This right here, we have the self-titled Digibook 2-disc edition. Good stuff. A lot of classic songs. Of course, lead off track, I Want to Be Somebody. Hellion. Yeah, just two. You got, Animal, Fuck Like a Beast. Come on. Can't beat that. Then we have the Headless Children. Now we're getting into some more 80s stuff here. We have Van Halen, self-titled. This is Van Halen 2. Diver Down. What is this? 1984. And their latest one, A Different Kind of Truth. And not really super thrilled with that. I prefer their older stuff. I know Count Blagareth will enjoy this particular one. This is, him. Tears on Tape. Yeah. I own a him CD. It was actually because of watching Count Blagareth's video where he talked, every time he turned around, it seemed like he was adding another him CD to his collection. And I don't know, I decided to check some songs off of that one when it came out. I really got into it, and it's a pretty good album. I'm probably going to be checking out more from them down the road. Next up, Tiererik The Red. This is How Far to Asgard. Fucking amazing album cover. Look at that. I mean, that's beautiful. The Lay of Thrym. And Valkyria. This is Mile Morda with, I'm trying to think what this is. Seal Takt Mile Morda. I have not listened to this band and this particular CD in forever. I just remember it was kind of a Celtic doom, and I mean, look at that album cover if you can. Hopefully, it's not too dark for you. It's fucking amazing. I've really got to get more from them, and I actually got to go back and revisit that at some point. And then we have While Heaven Wept, Fear of Infinity. This was a complete blind buy for me, and I really dig this. I'm definitely going to be getting more from them. Next up, Intronaut, Habitual Levitations, Instilling Words with Tones. Heard a lot of stuff about this album, finally decided to pick it up. Complete blind buy. Really good stuff. Z2 from Devin Townsend. My first experience with Devin Townsend as far as, picking up an actual album. Not too bad, I guess. A lot of people said this is not exactly the best place to start. So, if you guys enjoy Devin Townsend, tell me which one should I actually check out next. Like I said, it was all right, but I've heard it's not exactly the best place to start with Devin Townsend. These guys right here, they're just fucking fun to listen to, and I cannot listen to an album of theirs without laughing my ass off. Steel Panther, Feel the Steel, and All You Can Eat. Good stuff. I really need to get their second album, the title of which totally... I'm having one of those days. This stuff is just completely leaving my brain just as I'm about to say it. I don't know what the deal is. This is Gemini Syndrome with Lux. Really good album. I mean, it's hard to describe their sound. It's been a little while since I've listened to this, and they've been working on a new one here recently. But this was, like I said, a complete blind buy. I saw that album cover, and I was looking at the artwork, and I'm like, you know what? This looks like it ought to be pretty damn good. And I was not disappointed. If you've never heard Gemini Syndrome, definitely check this out. Like I said, it's hard to describe their sound, but I really enjoy it. This one I bought off of the band, and these guys are amazing, I think. I'm pretty sure they're still active, though I don't think they've really released a whole lot. This is Desecrator, Die For You, Dead Without You. Really good stuff, and it actually has, track 3 on here is actually a cover of Dust in the Wind. I like the original version, alright, but their version of Dust in the Wind is just amazing. I've actually tried finding it on YouTube, and it seems damn near impossible. Then we have the Michael Schenker Group, Assault Attack. I found this used in FYE, and everybody had always told me how good MSG was, and so I went ahead and picked it up. Pretty good stuff. The only Clutch album that I own. This is Earth Rocker, another band that I gave a shot to. I actually listened to this on YouTube before I picked this up. Everybody always told me how good Clutch was. I never heard them before, and I listened to this album on YouTube, like I said. Yeah, now it's in my collection, and I've got to get more. Yeah, these next two, I know, Venom, Welcome to Hell, and Black Metal. I always enjoyed them for what they were. They're not really black metal, in my opinion. They're just more heavy metal to me, but it's whatever. This one, I think anybody who's into metal should definitely give a listen to. Omen, Battle Cry. If you've never heard Omen or this album, just listen to the song The Axe Man. If that does not grab your attention and make you start headbanging, something is wrong with you. You've got to check that out. And then here's a Warning of Danger. They've got, I think, at least one other album, but I have yet to get around to picking that up. Here's Slash, self-titled. This is Lucifer with Lucifer 1 or Lucifer I, however I'm not sure how they're wanting to go with it, but basically, if you were upset that the Oath broke up like I was, here you go. Pretty much the Oath, just under a different name. We have a Newstead, Metal. Wow, you could really not see that. Sorry, it's a little dark. It's kind of a dark cover anyway. Fozzy, Sin and Bones. Portrait, self-titled. Really good traditional metal. If you like King Diamond, as I've said, with Ravensthorn, definitely check these guys out. The vocalist, Philip Svenefeld. Sorry, I totally butchered that. Definitely has kind of a King Diamond feel to his vocals. And then we have Crimen Laissez Majestatis Divine. Why do they have to give albums titles that are so damn hard to say? Then we have Skullview, Legends of Valor. These guys actually used to live or be based here in Indiana, which is kind of why I picked them up, because I was trying to find bands from Indiana to prove, as the old saying goes, there is more than corn in Indiana. And I found out about these guys. I really love this album from what I remember it being pretty damn good. I really need to get more from them. They've since moved locations. I don't know where they're based now, but yeah, if you like traditional metal, Skullview you can't beat. And we have a Bullet, Heading for the Top. This one I wasn't as thrilled with. Full Pull. We have a self-titled from Charred Walls of the Damned. And we got The Pretty Reckless with Going to Hell. Huntress, Spell Eater, and Starbound Beast. I enjoy Huntress. Not the greatest band in the world, but, I can dig them. And, I do have the newest one as well. I just haven't had a chance to actually listen to it yet. Cobra and the Lotus, self-titled. Awesome stuff. And here's their follow-up, High Priestess. Cannot wait to get the new one. Sister Sin, Switchblade Serenades. True Sound of the Underground. And this is Now and Forever. God, I could hardly read that. It's written in such a weird font. Next, we have Tarot, Suffer Our Pleasures. Marco Hayatala, amazing vocalist. If you've never heard Tarot, I would suggest Pyre of Gods. That is a really good song. Undead Sun, another good song. Crows Fly Black. And Gravity of Light. Not much going on in the Tarot camp because he's in Nightwish and everything, so hard telling what's going on with that band. Next, we have Texas Hippie Coalition, Pride of Texas. This right here is the original release put out by the band, if I do remember right. I actually looked this up. There was actually a reissue that went out of print, and this was the original issue, that was put out by the band. So really happy to find that, and I found it for like $5 at a half price book. So if you have a half price books in your area, check it out. You never know, you might actually find some cool shit. Then we have Rollin', which was the first album I ever got from them. Just listened to the song Pissed Off and Mad About It. That was the first song I ever heard from them, and yeah, good stuff. Then we have Peacemaker and Ride On. Good stuff. And this next big stack, Canyon, if you're watching this, which I'm hoping you are, you might want to turn your eyes because I know you don't really like this band, so it's going to be a few minutes. Let's see here. Oh my god, got these all out of order here. I have a bunch from this band now. This is Motorhead, King Biscuit Flower Hour presents. Self-titled. And we have this box set here, which has Overkill, Bomber, Ace of Spades, and Iron Fist in replica vinyl sleeves. We have Live at Brixton, 87, 1916. This is No Sleep at All, Motorhead, England. Rock and Roll. Orgasmatron. Yes, I do have Orgasmatron besides in that collection that I showed. Another Perfect Day, which I actually thought I got rid of at one point. I couldn't find it, and then I found it like hiding somewhere one day. No Sleep Till Hammersmith. Overnight Sensation. Whoops. Don't be dropping the CDs, man. Snakebite Love. Pretty awesome album cover. We Are Motorhead. Hammered. 2-disc edition. Which contains the song The Game, which was written for Triple H. The wrestler, if you don't know who that is. Inferno. Love this album. In the Name of Tragedy, probably the best song on this album in my opinion. Still one of my all-time favorite Motorhead songs. Kiss of Death. Then we have Motorizer. The World Is Yours. Again, 2-disc edition. And Aftershock, another 2-disc edition. And of course their latest one, Bad Magic. And I'm going to end this one on, or should I say with one of my favorite bands to listen to. I know a lot of people call them Guar clones, whatever. These guys were doing this shit before Guar. I don't care what anybody says. From what I've been reading, what I've been able to find out, they were doing this long before Guar was. I'm talking about Lordy with Get Heavy. One of my all-time favorite ones from them, the Monsterican Dream. This is the Apocalypse Special Edition. Just listen to, if you've never heard Lordy, some of the best songs you can listen to, actually probably one of my favorites is Would You Love a Monster Man, the 2000 edition. The original version is good, but listen to the 2000 version. Fucking amazing. Deadache. Babes for Breakfast. And To Beast or Not To Beast. And I do have their latest one, Scare Force 1, which I showed in one of my other videos. So yeah, that is Lordy. Check them out. Yeah, that'll do it for this particular part of this collection series. We got plenty more to come, so just keep watching, and thanks a lot for subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal.